Hi, this is Darren Prater for Concho Sports Network, and we have something very special going on for our BES-TEX Scholar Athlete of the Week. It's not just a Scholar Athlete, it's Scholar Athletes. For our Scholar Athlete of the Week, here they are. The Central Hoops team, the Central Bobcat boys basketball team, the whole team, our Athletes of the Week. And y'all have much deserved it. Let's get everybody's name. Coach?
CJ Villegas.
All right.
Joseph Rowe.
Samuel Ramos. Dominic Ruiz.
Say it with your chest.
Matthew Cooper.
Raven Ortiz.
Brandon Campbell, but you call me B-Money, you know what I'm saying?
Jaden Gibson.
Coach Janine.
All right.
Marquel Holloman.
Jaden Sellers.
Chase Fields.
We got the tall guys back here.
Colin Albright.
All right.
Daniel Gallegos.
And
Carlos LeBron.
the Central boys basketball team. Let's talk about your latest tournament, the one you just finished with. You're 13-2 overall so far this year. The season is going well. Just the latest tournament, then we'll talk about the history-making tournament. So what have you guys been up to lately tournament-wise? Who wants to? All right, here you go.
Lately, we've been in a learning experience. You know, we went to a nice tournament in Leander with good things, also learning moments, though, for us.
So what happened? What were the results there at Leander? How'd y'all do?
We ended up getting third place, lost to a pretty solid Westwood team. Should have got them, but little errors.
So what are those little errors? What are y'all working on right now on improving? Because you guys have a really good core basketball team. So what are the things that you're working on that you learned about specifically?
Just executing the right things.
Being in the right place at the right time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very cool. Now, this team here, they're going to have a picture of them on the wall 50, 100 years from now, and kids will go, wow, man, that's what they used to do their hair like back then. Because y'all made history. y'all made history. Let's talk about your local tournament here. You guys won that thing, and that's never been done by San Angelo School, the local team winning the tournament. So how long ago was this?
Ooh, it was a long time, about, 15 years?
Yeah, man.
15.
So you guys, how many teams were in that tournament? Do you know?
16?
And solid teams.
Oh, very solid teams. Very solid teams.
Did y'all run the table on them? Did y'all go undefeated on them?
You know, we did the plan. The plan was to get the job done, and that's what we did.
All right, and you made history too. Very cool, McCutcheon tournament. All right, but this is just the beginning. You've already made history this year, Coach. How do you feel about that? Is it a signature thing for your program?
Yeah, absolutely. We have our team goals, and obviously one of our team goals was to win a tournament. And for us to do that for our first tournament and the tournament that we host is super special. So, a special group. But, obviously that's something that you write down at the beginning of the season. We didn't have tournaments, obviously, last year. So we wanted to try to accomplish that this year. And we went out to Leander. Like the boys said, we went out to Leander this weekend and then hosted our tournament. So we had 2 chances to get that done. And so in order for us to do that for our own tournament was special.
Did you see that coming? Did you think this is a special group, that this might be the year y'all take the local tournament?
Looking at the schedule, knowing that the teams that were coming, representing from all over the state of Texas, we knew that it was going to be super tough. And what we tried to stress to these guys was just to take it one game at a time. Teams that win tournaments, that's what they do. Find a way to get past the opponent that's at that moment and then worry about the next opponent after that game. So, and these guys did a great job. So when you talk about the quality of games that we got in that tournament, one game was an overtime win that we had to battle back. We were down 7 and had to battle back. And then the next game was against a well-respected 6A team in El Paso Eastwood. And so we ended up having to beat them too. And then you match up with Dallas Carter in the championship game. So quality games. Did we feel like this group could get it done? Absolutely, if we took the right approach and the right steps to get it done. So
Y'all got to beat the Carter Cowboys, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about the district. How are the teams in the district shaping up to be this year, the competition in the district?
Sure. I told Mr. Harris before we started the interview, you kind of look back and you kind of follow these teams throughout the season. Everyone right now in our district really is playing well. So it's going to be super tough. Friendship is a team that's obviously probably the favorite because of what they did last year, going undefeated. Then you have teams like Odessa Permian, who had a lot of returners that are coming back. Midland Legacy is a team that's athletic. Odessa High is playing really well right now. I think they have 3 losses, and they went out to a Dallas-Fort Worth tournament. So, our district, every Tuesday and Friday night, we're going to have to continue to take the same approach and just go one game at a time. In this district, if you look past anyone, there's a chance that you could slip up, and that's not what we're interested in. So,
when I asked you about making history, you were just like, hey, we're just trying to play basketball, get the job done. Is that every game, just get the job done?
Absolutely. Basketball is a game of nights. That's what we try to stress to them. Anybody, any given night can beat anyone, and you see it all the time in college hoops. But, the history-making deal is absolutely special to us. We've been talking to these guys a lot this season about really just personally as a head coach and with Coach Anine being the first group to do things. And, for us personally, they've done that for us. And obviously this is something that we'll never forget. So a special moment that we were able to get it done with this group. Playing for other groups that had played in front of us was kind of special as well. So, hats off to these guys for working every game, just being focused on that one. So we talk about it every single game, just be 1-0. And that's what we look forward to. So.
All right. It's got to be a great feeling. Let's talk about the team. Now we're going to have your games on Concho Sports Network. People will be able to watch this team, the history-making team, on Concho Sports Network coming soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's tell the folks at home, people watching, a little bit about the team as far as offense, defense. What kind of style of basketball do you guys like to play?
We've been trying to stress playing fast. We try to get up and down the floor in transition. Sharing the basketball on offense and taking care of it is a key component of ours. And then just selling out on the defensive side of the floor. Working hard together with all 5 guys on the defensive side of the floor is something that we've stressed the last 2 years. Hopefully when you come to watch, that we just play with a lot of pride. We play with a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of energy. And that we try to get guys to play hard. And these guys have done that, obviously, in the first 15 ball games, hence their 13-2 record. So like they talked about earlier, there was, a couple of hiccups here and there in our 2 losses. We got to kind of clean that up before we start district play. But, with these guys, with their work ethic, we feel like they can get that done.
The thing about playing sports at any level that's not professional, you have to keep up with your grades in school and that kind of stuff. Let's talk to some of you guys about how do you make time for both school and basketball?
Just gotta, have a plan. Like I said, you gotta have a plan for academics and basketball, and then put them together and do it. Scholar Athletes.
So do y'all like have a time to say, I'm going to study at this time and I'm going to practice basketball during practice and maybe later? Do y'all like, any of you guys like work off a schedule, or is it just whatever you can fit in that day?
Most of the time it's just during lunch, basically. That's the only free time we got.
Yeah, it's a disciplined lifestyle. We wish you guys the best. We're looking forward to having your games on. Who was somebody was just a few minutes late. You say your name, man. Say hi to anybody. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, man. It was you. I saw you sneak in here. Say, who are you, man?
DeAndre Young.
All right, DeAndre. Glad to have you here, man. Boy, there's some tall guys back here.
He's part of the team too.
Well, what are you doing over there? Hey, man. What's your name, bud?
Payson Burek.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You look like you'd be a good spokesman.
I'm not.
So y'all already made history expecting big things from the team this year?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're looking forward to having you guys on. So what's the routine, guys, before you go out for a game? Do you guys listen to music, or do you meditate, or what?
Pray.
All of those? What do y'all listen to before a game?
Sometimes we watch WWE.
Yeah, and right before tip-off, you say, meet me at WrestleMania. All right. Uh-oh. What's that? You actually wrestle each other? Yeah. That's how you get injured, man. Oh, okay. That's cool. They're definitely an entertaining group. They're even more entertaining out on the basketball court, and you'll be seeing them soon on Concho Sports Network. Athletes of the Week Central Boys basketball team for 2021-22. You guys are awesome.